Welcome and thank you for always joining our discussions. This is KCSE 2001 Paper 1 question number 19, a question on vectors. And the question we have reads, the figure below shows a parallelogram OPQR with O as the origin. OP is P vector and OR is R vector. We have also been told that T divides RQ. I want to assume this is T here, divides RQ in the ratio of 1 to 4. PT meets OQ at point S. Part A of the question, express in terms of P and R the vectors OQ. OQ. And for us to move from O to Q, we must use the root OP plus the root PQ. We know that RQ and OP are parallel and therefore OP and QR are the same, and therefore we can also argue that OR and PQ are also equal. From there, we know OP is P vector plus PQ is going to be R vector, and by so doing, we have expressed OQ in terms of P and R. We move to Roman 2, where we are supposed to express OT in terms of, again, vectors P and R, and OT will be equal to the root OR. We are going to use OR plus RT. OR is R vector plus RT will be 1 out of 5 of the whole line RQ, and RQ is P vector, and that is the answer to that particular part. We move to part B of the question, where we are supposed to express OS in terms of M, P, and R. OS can be expressed in two ways, such that OS will be equal to MOQ or OT plus NTP, where M and N are constants. So B Roman 1, express OS in terms of M, P, and R. So for us to move from O to S, we have also been given the roots to follow. OS will be equal to MOQ. Already we have OQ, and therefore we are going to take M. We multiply by OQ, and OQ is B vector plus R vector. This way, we are going to have MP vector plus MR vector as the first OS. Another OS can also be found by using the root OT plus NTP. OT has been found to be R plus 1 over 5P vector plus NTP. We are going to take N, we multiply by TP, but we must first get TP. For us to get TP, we must use the root. We must use the root TR. From TR, we go from R to O, then from O, we move to P. we know TR will be -1/5 of the whole line RQ, which is P, plus OR is R, meaning RO will be minus R vector, then plus OP, we are going to have it as P vector. Once we have done that, we will be having -1/5P plus P will give us 4/5 P vector minus, of course, R, and that is what we are going to use here. So it will be N into TP, and TP is 4/5 of P vector minus R vector. We can open our bracket so that we have R plus 1/5 P vector, then plus 4/5 P vector N minus NR vector. So from here now, I think we have expressed OS in terms of MP and R, and Roman 2 in terms of NP and R. We move down to Roman 3, but before we move to Roman 3, we can now factor or bring together the like terms such that we have R minus NR, then plus 1/5 P plus 4/5 Pn. Remember, we can now carry out factorization. R is common on our first part into 1 minus N, plus we have P being common into 1/5 plus 4/5 N. That way now we are through with this particular part and ready to go to Roman 3 of part B. And Roman 3 of part B, we are supposed to find the value of M, and for us to get the value of M, we are going to equate OS to OS. That is, OS1 will be equated to OS2. OS1 is MP vector plus M R vector, and this one is going to be equal to R into 1 minus N plus P into 1/5 plus 4/5 N. Once we have done that, now we can equate the two like terms together. We are going to take MP and equate it to the corresponding part, which is P into 1/5 plus 4/5 N. P and P will cancel such that M becomes 1/5 plus 4/5 N. Also, we can pick the other part that is remaining, that is MR will also be equated to R into 1 minus N. R and R will cancel such that M is going to be equal to 1 minus N. We can now equate the two. M and M will be equated such that 1 minus N will be equal to 1/5 plus 4/5 N. Having done that, we can now collect the like terms. We are going to have 1 minus 1/5 being equal to 4/5 N plus N. We can decide to move on as follows. 1 minus 1/5 will give us 4/5 being equal to 4/5 N plus N. We can multiply all through by the LCM, which is 5. We multiply by 5, we multiply by 5. 5 and 5 will cancel, 5 and 5 will cancel, giving us 4 being equal to 4n plus 5n. That will give us a total of 9n being equal to 4. You divide both sides by 9, n is going to be 4 over 9. Once we have gotten the value of n, we can get m by using our second part, which is 1 minus n. Therefore, m is going to be equal to 1 minus 4 over 9, and m will be equal to 5 over 9. Once we have gotten that, we can now go to Roman 4 of this question and get the ratio of OS to SQ. OS to SQ will be equivalent to, let us have our OS is going to be equal to, the first OS is going to be equal to m, which is 5 over 9 of OS. Therefore, OS will be 5 and SQ will be 4, meaning the total will be equal to 5 plus 4, which is 9. Therefore, the ratio of OS to SQ will be equal to 5 to 4, and that gives us the answer to this particular question. Thank you for watching and welcome to our discussions. And in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two. You click the subscribe button so that anytime we publish a video like this, you will automatically be given a notification. Thank you and welcome.